Hey guys, how's it going today? Today I was talking to someone, a friend of mine, and I know a lot of vets who suffer from PTSD and depression, and I was talking to a friend of mine about some things that had happened to them in their life, excuse me. And one of the things we talked about were people that we knew that committed suicide and those who attempted to commit suicide. So, with that being said, there's a lot of empathy for those who suffer from mental illness, who have suffered from depression, PTSD, general anxiety disorder, bipolar, schizophrenia. I mean, these are things that you can't control. My concern, though, and my message today, though, is about moving forward. You see, a lot of times when we make mistakes in life, we believe that those mistakes, that they define who we are. They may be guide points, they may be wave points, they may be pins on a map in your life, but those points don't define who you are. What they do is they give you an idea of how strong you really are. It's a gauge. Adversity in life is a gauge. And this is one of the things that I tell a lot of people, especially younger adults, that the harder the times you go through and you come out alive, you are getting stronger. What a lot of us fail to remember is that nothing gets stronger without work. Nothing gets stronger without pain. Nothing gets stronger without endurance training or anything else. Even the brain, you got to read to be stronger. You have to think to be smarter. You have to do a lot of things, and you can teach yourself about these things. You have to change your mindset in order to be successful in life. If you're going to sit there and be a quitter, then be a quitter. But admit to being a quitter and don't mooch off nobody else. Go find you a hole someplace, dig it, get in it, and stay there. Don't trouble the world with your abilities not to perform. Man, it's not being cold-hearted or calloused. It's a choice. Some of us have choices. Some of us mentally don't. Like I always tell people, crazy people don't know they're crazy. That's why they're crazy. But people who are perfectly sane, who choose to do disrespectful, irrational, selfish deeds, they deserve whatever the hell they get. And now our children are learning how to not persevere, how to sit there and not endure the test of life. They're quitting at a young age, and it's got to come from somewhere. The suicide rate in young kids is off the charts. Where the hell does a 8, 9, 10, 12-year-old get the idea to kill themselves because someone's treating them bad at school? Where? And where, and I'm not trying to say anything negative about things, but there's always another level. There's always another level to a story. It's never just, the kid went home and tried to kill themselves. How many times before did the kid come on to the parents or to the teachers? Did the kid ask for help? But let's go back to the other factor. Why are they resorting to suicide as the answer? Why? It makes no sense. It's being taught. It's like hatred. It's being taught. And it's coming from somewhere. Oh, I'm a little kid. Let me hang myself with a cord. See, when you're successful at suicide, there's no coming back. When someone you love is unsuccessful at suicide and they come back unscathed, you're always going to be worried that they're going to try it again. But if you can reach them and tell them you're here for a reason, you're here for a purpose, you're stronger now. The body, the brain was panicking. You pulled yourself back out of it. You got yourself together and you're a better person. That's why you're here with us. Suicide is never the answer. Not even euthanasia. And that's a debatable topic. Having just lost my father to cancer, I wouldn't say I would have wanted them to do that, but some people, their terminal illnesses were their vegetables. We need to take our children back, and we need to help ourselves focus on what's important in life and what is not important in life. The programming that we're allowing our children to see, the things that we're allowing our children to hear, the conversations that we're having in front of our children are making them adults way before they are mentally capable of making rational decisions, because they can't afford to fix the mistake. It's left up to the parent. And if the parent is working, they won't even notice that the mistake is being made. It's too many kids raising themselves now, and the parents aren't being parents, they're being friends. And this is how the child decides to be an adult and kill themselves, because they don't see a way out. Death or struggle. Well, if you don't have any resources, you're going to go with death. I'm not pro-death. I'm not pro-suicide. I'm pro-support. I'm pro-change. I'm pro-life too. No, I'm sorry, pro-choice. Yeah, I'm pro-choice. I'm not pro. I don't know. Yes. That's another topic. But I will say, I do support women's rights and their ability to choose about their own bodies. I do. I don't think no one should have control over what someone can and can't do with their body or what's inside of their body. It just hit home. You know, mental illness is something that is rampant and we don't talk about it. But then again, so is the misdiagnosis and use of drugs. So how do we fix it? How do we bring our kids back? How do we bring our neighborhoods back? How do we save our children from the demons that we brought with us? And a lot of times, we don't even realize that they're there. A lot of people don't believe in smudging. You should smudge your house once a month. You should smudge your house and smudge your children, smudge your clothes. Get those evil spirits and those things out of your family, your car, anything you buy. Like, and I'm not going off the rails to the right. What I'm saying is there are some things that are if people believe in God, they believe in the Holy Spirit, then why won't you believe in that? All prayer is verbal smudging. Something to think about. But what you really need to think about is, how are we going to get our kids back? And if you're suffering from mental illness, I got this message for you. Don't quit. Don't give up. Fight. Figure out a way. Lean on someone. Pull on somebody. Talk to somebody. Call counselors. Every counseling service will give you a free hour or whatever around the country. And some services just talk to you. Figure it out. If you got to take meds for a little bit of time, give yourself a time frame. But don't consider it quitting. You'd be surprised of how much more damage you do when you decide to check out than you do if you stayed. Because now the effect isn't just you. It's your mother, your father, your daughter, your sister, your cousin, your aunt, your uncle. Your death affects 10 to 20 more people for the rest of their lives. Don't feel like you're being judged. Don't feel like you're failing. Don't change that. You want to survive? Find a way. You want to survive? Ask for help. You want to be a better person? Speak it into existence. You want to sit there and be something better than what your circumstances in life dealt you? Do that. But don't quit. Save our kids. Re-education of a nation. More YouTube. Talk to you guys later. Remember, think with this, not with these. Peace.